Star Wars Outlaws. This game came out back in 2024 and was released to the PS5 and Xbox Series X and was developed by Ubisoft. The story goes we play as Kay Vess, and her job is to bring enough thieves together to hopefully rob a gigantic mansion which holds a ton of Beskar in it, and Beskar is worth millions. So, in doing so, she hopes to be able to live off the grid away from the Empire or different crime syndicates and just be alone. The story goes a little bit deeper than that at times, but to avoid spoilers, that's all I'll tell you. So, overall, I feel like the story was pretty alright. All the characters feel actually really interesting to talk to besides one, and that is Kay Vess. Kay Vess is the most awkward, uncourageous, just unconfident protagonist I've ever seen in a thieving game, and that's something that I really hated. When you think of a smuggler or a thief or a bounty hunter, you think of cool characters like Boba Fett or Han Solo. And then there's Kay Vess. Kay Vess is the most abysmal character I've ever seen in any game like this, because you can be a goofy kind of character when it comes to games like this, because Nathan Drake is, or you can be really cool, but you cannot be awkward, because that makes just a really bad character, and that was my biggest issue with Star Wars Outlaws. And then there's the gameplay. Overall, I feel like this is also pretty okay. So this is primarily a stealth game, so you get this dinky little pistol that is really good against some enemies, but if your enemy is a droid, then it will be abysmal against them, or if they have any armor on, which is something I absolutely just did not care for. But there are more powerful guns in this game, but you have to pick them up off the ground. And these weapons you can only use to a certain extent, and then you can't use them anymore. And the stealth is stupid easy in this game, so some people may want to challenge and make it a more of an action game. And I feel like if this game gave you the ability to buy blasters and reuse them, that would be way better, but it just does not give you the option to do that. So it's just okay. And then I felt like the speeder riding in the open world areas, I felt like it was way too quick and felt way too boaty. So you'll just be driving forward and move a little bit to the left, and you will move either barely left or far left. And that's something I just absolutely hated. I feel like the gameplay was just really mid. And then there's the overall aesthetics of this game. That's something that I will give this game. This is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. I felt like the overall aesthetics just felt really Star Wars, but it's just everything else was really bad. Overall, I feel like this game is the definition of mid. I'll give it a 5 out of 10, and that's me being generous. I recommend this game if you can get it for like $10 just to see what it's about, but if you're paying any more for this game, don't get it.